So, good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
Yes, I'm also well, ma'am. Thank you for asking. So, we are meeting first time, so I would like to know a little bit about you.
Yeah, definitely. So I am Mampi. I'm from West Bengal, and I have completed my double MA. First time in Sanskrit language, second time in work education. And yeah, I like watching movies, reading books, and spending time with my family. And yeah, now I'm a homemaker, but earlier I used to be a teacher. So due to my daughter, I left that job. Now I'm totally homemaker. I'm looking after my daughter. So it is first priority of mine. And simultaneously, I'm learning English language.
Wow, that's a great, ma'am. You are multi-talented, I would say, because you have been focusing in a multiple thing at the one time. So, it's not an easy task for any housemaker and any mother, I would say. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much for your appreciation.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I would like to know your journey. When have you started your English journey, and why did you start your English journey? Why?
Okay, so I told you that earlier I used to be a teacher, but that was a Bengali medium school. All
Mm-hmm.
environment was Bengali. So when I left that school, my daughter is too young, and I did. I mean, I started feeling frustration. I mean, I have frustrated that time, so I have to do something. So when my daughter was 1 year, that time I started my MA second time. So
Mm-hmm.
I have joined one college and I have completed my two years MA. I mean PG diploma course in work education. And after that, I thought actually, from my childhood, I had that enthusiasm to learning new skill, new things, and I like reading and study.
Okay.
So that is the reason I have started, and I after completing my MA, second MA, I thought that what should I do now? It's not possible to go out and do some job. So what should I do? I have to, do something for myself. So I thought that yeah, English is very important nowadays. It is very important, and in future for my daughter also. If I want to give her a home environment, then it is very important. So one thing is that, and second thing is I wanted to rejoin any school, but not that previous school, because that was a primary level school, that was a small school, and I wanted to, join one higher secondary level English medium school, and that's the second reason of learning English language. So
Hmm.
it has been um, 1 year, more than 1 year I'm learning. So I didn't reach that level, but yeah, I am working towards my goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's wonderful, really. So, ma'am, I'm little curious to know your weak part. What do you consider, as you think about like which part is so weak in your speaking? So, on which part have you been working in your communication skill? May I know?
Mm, Okay, so um, actually, I think that basic to intermediate, reaching basic to intermediate, it's easy. You can see the improvement, but from intermediate to advanced, it's a long procedure. So I am not seeing nowadays. I'm not seeing my progress because I have to work a lot of things. Now I can convey my message easily to others, but I have to uh, like learn how to structure a sentence structure formation and advanced level. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so first
Okay.
thing is that. Second thing is like advanced vocabulary I have to grab to articulate my thought more. Uh,
Impressive.
yeah, impressive way. And I have to learn idiom phrases. And yeah, nowadays one thing I'm working, that is, talking about multiple topic. It is very important because, as a homemaker, I didn't have that much surrounding, so I don't have that I mean, good general knowledge. But so now, nowadays, I am learning different topics, different subjects. That's how I can at least I can elaborate my any kind of topic I can convey for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. So
Hmm.
I'm working towards that. And
Okay.
yeah, pronunciation as well. So a lot of things I have to grab. So I am in middle. So I have to
Okay.
reach that goal.
Of course, ma'am, utilizations of fancy words in your communication, and in order to transforming your statement in a different way. So it's very important for you not only, but also multiple person are there in the same line. I'm also one of them, right? So I personally consider running behind becoming advanced speaker. Somewhere it would be the cause of giving you a lot of anxiety and complications,
Yeah,
right? And irritation on you. It's better to just leveraging this desire and to be proficient in convey your message about any matter in a frequent manner. This could be known as a fluent speaker. If you are not stucking in order to convey your message about any matter, this would be known as a fluent speaker, what I personally consider. Right.
exactly. You're
So
totally
removing this concept about becoming advanced speaker, just think about fix your mindset like whatever topic I'm going to have from other sides, I must conveniently convey my message without
hmm,
stucking in middle of time. Right?
exactly.
This would be enough.
Yeah, you are right. But what happened? Whoever in this field, basically from India,
Yeah.
they are, whenever they're thinking about English language, that means they consider advanced means that you are using advanced idioms, advanced words. They don't consider this is the fluence. They consider that if you are able to convey your message properly, it could be a basic like words, it could be a any intermediate, it could be a advanced level. That's enough. But articulation is main thing. So but
Yeah.
in who are like who have learned in English medium school, they always making finding your mistakes whenever you're trying to speak in English language. In other language, when I try to speak Hindi or Nepali or other any languages, people appreciate. Wow, how could you learn this language? It's amazing. You are Bengali, but you are learning English, Hindi language. How could you learn? But when it talk about English language, when it talk about English language, they start finding your mistake. Oh my God, you are making so much mistake. Why are you, making yourself funny in front of others?
Hmm. Yeah, you're right, ma'am. You're right. Humans has, behave of getting a mistake of others and indicating them, demotivating them. It's a very bad behavior of, developing during their
Exactly.
times.
People should understand that this is also a language. English also a language. We can take it as a language. What happened in Bengali, in Bengal, one actress are there, so she went to abroad for vacation purpose. So she speak in front of a camera one wrong English sentence, so it became a huge issue
Oh
because
my God.
speak wrong English. So if people think that this is a language, anyone can make mistakes. So it's not that much big deal. So, but it's a English language. You have to be proficient in this language.
Of
So
course,
it
ma'am.
is a Indian mentality.
Of course, I do not care about who is grabbing my mistake and indicating me. I don't care about. Because if you start caring about my mistakes and about the other considerations, right? So somewhere we are going to be a frustrated person, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And somewhere our
Exactly.
focus has been broken because of this reason. So I want to sustain my consistency and manifesting my opinions, my ideas around others so they can perceiving gradually and
Yeah.
improving self, right?
Ex- Exactly, and I am also not forcing myself because it's been more than 1 year. How much improvement I get, it's enough for me, and I'm not pressuring. And I barely manage 1 hour per day. Okay, 1 hour, 6 to 7. That's my practicing time. That's my me time. Whatever I want to do in between 1 year, I've 1 hour. After that, I have to do my job again. So
Yes,
even how much I learn, it's enough for me, and I'm
of course.
satisfied.
Of
Yeah,
course, ma'am. Like you always maintain your calmness, your peace.
yeah,
Peace. It's very mandatory for you. Because if you are frustrated for every times about some reasons in your life and due to others, so it will
yeah,
never let you free from your anxiety, your complications. To keeping yourself calm and composed at every situation, your mind will be working, and this is the way you can recalling the words, which is very important for you to transforming your statement. Yeah, constructing any sentence in order to displaying your opinions around others. What I do for many years, I would say, I mean 2 years, like I'm not focusing about the other statement, other
yeah,
criticisms towards me, right? I always about care about my performance, how I'm performing in my day-to-day life, right?
exactly,
It is very important for me. Okay,
exactly. Exactly. And you know what? Nowadays, I told you that I have started my YouTube channel just because of that I have to mitigate my fear. I can make mistake. As a learner, it's my right to make mistakes. It's my
of
right.
course,
I can make mistake, and through that mistake, I will learn. um, yeah, that's the reason I started my YouTube channel. I have to mitigate that fear of speaking in front of camera, and that fear and that what people will think about me. So yeah, that's the reason I started.
of
So
course.
I'm
Mitigating and reducing the mistakes of your some, it's very imperative for you, right? In your becoming and I mean reaching at your good level, I would say. What I personally consider becoming fluent and even advanced speaker in your speaking, utilizations of new vocabulary. Usually the people are considering about this way, right? I can also utilize multiple vocabulary, but what about others? If the other people are not perceiving my statements, so what will happen? There's no meant to be of use of utilizing my fancy words in my conversation, right? Have you ever heard about a statement of Alina Reis of
yeah,
their
yeah,
interview, right?
I follow.
They always highlighting like if you really want to good enough in speaking, so always utilizing your daily words. We
Hmm.
are, this is enough for convey your message through your daily words. Utilizing using fancy words in your speaking, somewhere you have been through a lot of adversity in your life, right?
Hmm.
You are
Yeah,
unable to pointing the anything which is very important to others,
yeah.
right?
And we should focus on accuracy as well. If you are for, I mean, you have any aim like me, I have one aim to join one big school. So that's why I need accuracy. So accuracy part we have to focus, and not like anxiously that I have to do it. Focus. Don't be anxious. It gradually come. It
Of course,
gradually will come. So we
of
have to
course,
be patient.
ma'am.
Yeah, it's a
Accuracy
long
comes with your consistency only and your
exactly.
awareness. Acquiring more and more knowledges, it will maintain your fluency. It will give you a chance to performing tremendously in your life, right? And as you mentioned earlier about you just want to debate on multiple areas and topics. So if you're good enough on maintaining your consistency and debating on random topics, so it will be very good for you to just elaborating your opinions, articulating the sentence, right? This would be the way convenient for you because I do multiple time and I have been connecting with every single at least one person, yeah, more than that. So I believe like doing such kinds of things is very important. And
Very
always you try to maintain a smiley over your face because we are somewhere we are developing our personalities in this language, right?
exactly, exactly. So yeah, what happened? I told you. I tell you that
Hmm.
as a learner, we have to step ahead from our comfort zone. So now I am good enough for articulating my thoughts, but I now, if someone gave me any topic and I'm not familiar with that topic, I got stuck, and I feel like I became nervous. So for that, so for
Hmm.
that reason, now I am learning different type of. I mean, I'm practicing different type of topic, and different type of content I'm consuming nowadays. Because of that, I should um, articulate my thought for 5 minutes enough. 5 minutes is enough for me. But
Of course, of course.
I have to get that knowledge. It's very important. No, if you want to convey any particular topic, then knowledge is very important. Otherwise, how? In my native language, I can't speak about.
You're right, ma'am. I personally consider acquiring more and more knowledge in and covering more and more areas. It will make you fluent. That much. Usually, you are expecting from yourself, right? And that's the reason I often, after getting chance to talk to any person, I often, prefer myself to taking any topic so that I can just, elaborate my thoughts, right? Highlighting my opinions, manifesting something else, which is which I admired earlier in my initial times. But now I'm going to grab the chance of, utilizing this time for, conversation. So I believe the same thing what you usually believing in this.
Hmm. Exactly. And if you know you have more knowledge, then you get that confident automatically that whatever opposite person will ask, I am able to answer.
Yeah, of course. Because this is the second language, right? And you have to approach multiple areas, right? Approaching means like you have to cover up a lot of areas. If I talk about science, politicals, right? And
Exactly.
a lot of things I would say. Suppose we have to say something, and if you are not aware about that matters, I mean areas, simply you can say I don't know, I don't have any experience about this. Simply you can say no, because in our native language also we can't speak on any every matters, right?
Exactly.
As
Exactly.
usual you can say. So
Hmm.
it's not about like learning English. I have to aware all these things. No, it is not possible. It's not a piece of cake for anyone, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it happens usually, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It happened. So, if anyone have that enthusiasm to learn different topics and all, so for them it's good. Otherwise, don't force yourself that
Of
yes,
course. Forcing self and insisting self is not a right manner of individuals, I would say, because we can't complain, we can't compel others, right? Desire must be there if you start learning something else, because somewhere we are going to develop some kinds of skill. This is called a skill, not only language, because this language is globally accepted, right? If you are
hmm,
having the knowledge about this language, so you are being able to communicate with multiple personalities who belong to different countries and cities across, you can say, worldwide, you can say. So somewhere it's very mandatory for you to acquiring more and more knowledges. How the behave, the behavior also you have to maintain with people, because
exactly,
good communication can be solved 50%, problems of yours by indicating them like what is exactly the problem of yours, especially
exactly.
when you have been visited any companies, or if you're going to negotiate about any matter with somebody, so in that
Hmm,
situations, right?
exactly. You are right. It is important. And one thing today I watched one content that there they mentioned that listening carefully it's also a soft skill. If
Yeah,
we can develop it, then we acquire other things as well. So if you want to answer opposite person's question, then you have to listen them carefully. Then only you are able to do it and
of
answer
course,
it.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my behavior. If the somebody If the somebody are telling me anything, though I patiently I'm listening carefully.
Yeah,
Then only you can getting prepared some relevant answers, right? Otherwise,
exactly.
without completing their statement, how could you prepare any answers, right? So listening, it has a vital role in your life to becoming
Yeah.
proficient and getting accuracy in speaking. Right. Earlier, I used to listen a lot, like 20
Mm,
minutes, 30 minutes, English speech, British, American, all kinds of accent I have been through earlier when
mm,
I was learning. But
mm.
nowadays, I'm not going through because I have a lot of things already, and I don't have that much problem in this language. I can connect and I can talk to everyone nowadays. That much I have made myself.
Yeah, okay. So are you generally speaking with co-learner like this kind of general topics or any kind of special topic also you are talking?
Actually, I am connecting with multiple person, beginner, advanced, tutor as well. And I do not discuss only about normal topic. I discuss very difficult topic as well, like thinking out of the box, distributions, manifesting, right? And going through adversity, a lot of things I have to discuss.
Mm,
So in this way, I'm getting improvement, and some it's very obligatory for you
mm,
highlighting your opinions about any particular areas and explaining others. Somewhere it's challenges for you, right? Taking
mm,
challenge for yourself. This is the way you can recalling your discovering the new vocabulary. Because
mm,
if you have been through the normal discussions, you are not going to get a lot of chances to getting finding the new words, right?
mm. Exactly. Exactly. It is, I also nowadays learning, I mean, reading books. So through that and from listening part, I get some vocabulary. So I jot down in my journal. But what happened? Nowadays I try to utilize those words, but earlier I wasn't able to utilize those words in my communication. So yeah, nowadays I'm trying. I force myself to apply those words, but not
Yeah.
every time. Sometime. Yeah.
Let me tell you the way of utilizations of your new words. Always try to get the relevant topic related of your words. Suppose you are learning today two vocabulary, right? So relevant topic it must be there when you discuss with any person. I do the
Exactly.
same thing. And
Hmm.
don't go with 5 words or 10 words. It's not a piece of cake for you to remembering, aliving your memories for long, right?
Exactly.
Having the new 1 or 2 words, it would be convenient for you to remember out and
Yeah.
using on the spot, like me.
Yeah. Definitely. And now I have started my YouTube. So just because of that, I'm nowadays I'm learning new words.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, ma'am. I think learning it's very mandatory for you to extending your levels, right?
Hmm.
And
Exactly.
having a lot of data in your Pandora box, I would say, it will help you to go with the flow. It's a right. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
reality, right?
Hmm.
People will be considering, yeah, perceiving you as a good speaker. Because some of
Exactly.
time I also use a lot of words, so people are taking me as a great speaker. But it's not a
Hmm.
reality; it's my effort, you can say, right?
Hmm. Exactly.
So, ma'am, do you have remaining any questions to raising here?
No, no, I don't have. I so
You
it's
can
time to
share me
go.
anything. Okay, you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, because you always, think about me. I'm always be there for you. Any help you can expect from me to getting help, I can.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, if I need some help about YouTube, I will ask you because now I'm new here. I don't know a lot of things, so I need
Okay.
some guide. Yeah,
Sure, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, really. I have really enjoyed this conversation a lot, and we have a discussion really great things. And thank you for connecting with me today. I'll
yeah,
share this video to you as well. Okay, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Keep
Bye.
learning, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely.